Yo, what is going on YouTube? Renegade back with another gameplay commentary, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about pub players, pro players, and competitive players in general. And the reason I'm going to be talking to you guys about this is because I don't know if you guys know, if you watch Jive Turkey's videos or know who that is. He has like 50k subs. He tweeted yesterday that it's funny that pub players think that pro players suck and pro players think that pub players suck. And I want to go into detail a little bit because I got into a little, I guess, not really roast fest, but just kind of like a debate with this other guy, not Jive Turkey, but with another, I guess, a YouTuber. And the reason is because I guess he decided that competitive players weren't as good as YouTube players, and that is the complete opposite of what should be happening or what he should have said. But I'll go into details after I talk a little about the gameplay. So this gameplay is actually a really good gameplay. I ended up dropping like 31 kills in this team scrim on hardpoint standoff, and I only died like 16 times. So it's a really, really good gameplay. And we're playing against Dead End, and they're like an online warrior team. So we ended up beating them pretty bad, and we thought we were gonna lose, but we just absolutely destroyed them on this map, to be honest. And I'm still playing with Ripken, Diz, and T-Cole, and I'm pretty sure I talked about them in the last video I did, and we ended up doing the CGA tournament, and we're still in it. I think we're in loser bracket round 9 or 10, and that continues on Tuesday. And we ended up doing the online qualifier and ended up placing top 16 in that, so we have pro points going into MLG Anaheim to not get bracket fucked, hopefully. So that's good, but hopefully you guys enjoy this gameplay. It's only like 8 minutes long, but it's really, really good gameplay. Like I said, we ended up beating them 250 to 130, so hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's get right into the topic. So like I said earlier, Jive Turkey tweeted that, and I tweeted him back, and I ended up telling him that, saying that pubs are so easy. Pub players stand no chance in the competitive scene. But competitive players can easily play public matches, which is 100% totally true. You guys have seen me play pubs. I can go into league play if you guys think that. I guess that's considered pubs. More so competitive than pubs, but you know, I dominate league play every time I play, and also if I go into public matches in this game, I can easily drop 100 plus. It's pretty much easier than dropping a Moab in Modern Warfare 3, in my personal opinion. Modern Warfare 3 was the easiest game to drop Moabs in. You played all bad people all the time, and I always play by myself. And other people, like these big YouTubers, like play with other people, and they think they're end up doing so good, but all they do is have their people, you know, use UAVs and stupid shit to help them get Moabs or get 100 pluses, which is so easy to just go in by yourself. But anyway, so he ended up tweeting me back and said competitive players all started as pub players. Difference is that competitive players have no responsibilities in real life. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that's definitely not true at all. I was like, I go to college, I have my own apartment, I still play competitive COD, blah blah blah. And then he said competitive players also tend to get this hilariously overinflated ego when put in perspective. And that is kind of true. A lot of competitive players do have egos. But to be honest, in my personal opinion, we are better players than YouTubers and pub players. Because the fact of the matter is we can simply go into public matches and end up doing just as good as they did. Solo, obviously, or even with the party of 6 or Ground War 8 or whatever, how many fucking people are in the lobby. You know, it just happens. That's basically what it is. And then he tweeted me back and said, I tweeted him back and I said, I'm 100,000 times better at COD than 95% of the big YouTubers, which is true. Then Jive Turkey tweeted me out of nowhere and goes, yeah, well, you're not as good as XJaws. And I was like, oh god. I was like, you did not just say that. And I guess he was joking. And I basically said, I'm telling you, killing kids with gamer tags and Sniper Bob XX and getting gameplays does not mean you are good. And also that goes into the lines of having 6 other people get UAVs for you and get ballistic vests in Modern Warfare 3 and help you get streaks and shit. That doesn't make you a good COD player. That just makes you like you're basically like getting gameplays because you're using the other people. That doesn't make you good at Call of Duty. And I'm not really bashing on anybody. This is just my personal opinion. So don't take it to offense. And basically, when he tweeted that, he goes, everyone knows, the other guy that I was tweeting said, everyone knows this. It's just thinking you are so much better than everyone because you want to. And I said, no, that's not what I think. I was like, I'm better. I know I'm better. LOL. I go into pubs and drop 100 plus every game running around. It's easy. And he said that's just plain horseshit. And and any pub you enter has a chance of someone like me being in it, which I guess is true. But this dude, I think he has like 3K subs that I'm like talking to you guys about. His Twitter is like Michael_Materia, and he goes, if I'm on the other team from start to finish, you do not go 100 plus, you do not mow up. It's that simple. And then Jive Turkey tweeted him and goes, easy, easy, Mike, LMAO. And he goes, pubs have a huge player skill variance level. Saying you 100 plus every pub is an ego trip, nothing more. And then this other random guy goes, what he says is true. No one gives a shit about your COD stats in the real world. But, I mean, honestly, think about it, guys. Pub players cannot go and play competitive. It doesn't work. You can't make a pub team and play GBs and, well, maybe you can play GBs, but to play like decent teams like, you know, like the actual decent teams in Call of Duty or the good teams in Call of Duty, they don't stand a fucking chance. It's period. That just doesn't happen. And then I ended up tweeting this guy. I said, plus I play people who play the same maps 12 hours a day and scrim and then rape them. You wouldn't stand a chance. And I said that's the difference between competitive players and overall and I said, and that's the difference. Competitive players are overall better COD players. Face it, man. And he said, so the difference is you have more free time and always run in a pack. You also have more free time. Running with the coherent team does not make you amazing. It just makes you part of a coherent FPS team. Teams with basic communication and map knowledge will always look like demigods in comparison to pubs, which is true, I guess. But yeah, this commentary was just to let you guys know that competitive players are overall better COD players, pub players, and YouTubers, and that's just my opinion. I honestly, I want to know what you guys think about it. So, if you guys agree, like this video. Actually, just like this video anyways. It would help a lot. And leave a comment on what you guys think. If I was right, if Jive Turkey was right, if the other dude was right. Leave a comment on what you think. Who's better overall? Are competitive players overall better COD players than YouTubers and pub players? And leave a comment explaining why. And if you agree with me, like the video anyways, even if you don't agree with me. It helps me out. And please subscribe to my YouTube. It also you know, helps me out. I love entertaining. And honestly, if I won the Powerball the other day, I would have given each of my subscribers like $10,000 each. I bought like 10 tickets. I didn't end up winning, obviously. I won like $4, but you know, thanks for subbing, and I appreciate everyone who watches all my videos. I'm out, guys. Peace.
Mission directive achieved. Well done.